Clippers trying to snap a 4-game losing streak, which matches their season high. Points in the paint 38-16 in favor of the Clips as they lead by 11 over the Mavs. That was Danilo Gallinari, who has 13. And we welcome you to the American Express Halftime Report. Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, and sitting in for Shaq, it is the Hall of Famer, Reggie Miller. Great to have you with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it, fellas.
Who'd you rather have, Shaq or Reggie?
Oh, you know Shaq sucks.
Okay.
Shaq, you know, and I can just see it.
Welcome to our Christmas show.
I can't see the moon, but I can see California. He's right beside the bed feeding Sharif chicken noodle soup. Daddy dearest, please. Come
on, Shaq.
Humbug.
It's the holiday time.
Yeah. Sharif is sitting there. He's exhausted.
You know what?
Got all these tubes. And Shaq said, yeah, baby, you want some chicken noodle soup?
You know what?
So you don't think he's doing any of that?
Hell no.
Shaq's going to whip your butt when he gets back into this thing. He really is. American Express teammates on the Clippers side. Gallinari, the only starter in double figures for the Clips with 13. The rest of the Clippers starters combining for 10. They have gotten a good first half, too, off the bench from Montrezl Harrell, who's got 14 on 7 of 8 shooting. But Kenny's got his eye on the guy who could be the Rookie of the Year as you look at the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Dončić.
Yeah, Luka Dončić is the beneficiary of also some really good players around him, like he was in the EuroLeague, that can create some space for him to be Luka.
Let me point this out, too, and you haven't been in the studio very much. Kenny has this thing where he goes...
I don't know if I'm doing it. I'm just going
inside
to
the game from time to time. But he's the only one who can do it.
I'm going to the board.
He's the only one who can do it.
I'm only going to the board. But spacing is important. You talk about pace and space. This is it, what NBA basketball is all about. Luka Dončić is in one side of the corner, and corner shots are the easiest and most efficient shot in NBA basketball. So I'm going to get Harrison Barnes, who's probably my best shooter on the floor right now other than Matthews, to create some space. Then all of a sudden, when you jump out at him, even though we fumble the pass, you can't get back to the spacing and you get a wide open three. So now Luka has some area once guys start knocking shots down like they did in the EuroLeague. Here's Brunson. I really don't like him that much because he beat North Carolina in the finals, but that's another story. And then all of a sudden, DeAndre Jordan has the ball. I love him. And there's my Carolina guy who gives him the space. And all of a sudden, Luka gets the ball back, and he's going to have an opportunity to create some space. And Reg, you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going in the game, baby. You've never seen it. We got a guest in, so I'm going in the game. In sunny California, and you see, you have to have a shooter out here to give you space. You know what? Reg, I need you out here. Come on out here. Come on, baby. Come on again. I'm going to let you come in the game tonight. Where are you, Reg? Come on, brother. I need you. I need a shooter. There he is.
Oh, my God. I'm in the game.
He's in the game. So, Reg, this is what I'm saying. Here, Harrison Barnes, if that's you, I'm going to give you space. What's happening?
Oh, man, this is butter. Boom, baby.
Boom,
baby.
One more time.
Boom, boom.
So Gortat's not leaving. So that gives him the space, my man Dončić, to be Rookie of the Year, because he's got space to do his step back, get in there, because if he comes, we got what? Boom, baby there.
Boom, baby.
No, but he doesn't come. Get us out of here. Get us out the game. And so now Dončić has the space to able to knock down the three. Boom, baby, boom. Coming back from California, baby. We coming back with the wine, Chuck. We got the wine. We coming. Reg was home. I had to take Reg home. I had to take him home. You can never come
since I've been in California.
There you go, a little wine, baby, a little wine.
And now Shaq's going to be mad at you, too, because every night he says, when are you going to put me in that game with the Kenny?
Hey, I got to get a teleporter big enough for him to fit, to get through the portal.
When do you think these dummies in the NBA going to realize Dončić goes left 99.9%?
But if he didn't have the space,
no, you got to take his left away. I've watched him play probably 6-7 times. He goes left 99.9% of the time.
I would agree.
Crazy.
He's driving right. And
he's going back left. You got to force him to his right hand. These dummies, they don't even watch tape, I don't think.
Dončić with 13 in the first half. Harrison Barnes.
Reg, let's crack the bottle.
Come on, man.
I know you pegged Dallas as your surprise team when the season started.
For the simple fact, this being Dirk's last year, I thought it was going to be a farewell tour to get him back into the playoffs. I think Dončić will be Rookie of the Year. But people underestimate coaching. And I think Rick Carlisle is one of the top 3 or 4 coaches in the league. You bring in DeAndre Jordan. I love the backcourt of Smith and Dončić. Now, can Matthews Jr. and can Harrison Barnes shoot the ball consistently? I still think they're my dark horse to be an 8th seed in the East, Chuck.
Right now, number 9 at 15 and 14.
It's going to go. What are the teams behind them, Ernie?
Behind Dallas? Well, San Antonio is 8, Dallas is 9, then Memphis, Sacramento, Utah, New Orleans, Minnesota, and
It's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah.
It's going to go down to the wire.
Wait, but you know what?
Yo, man.
No.
This is wine. This is not champagne. This is what? Oh.
That's great. I love John Stewart. That is
Hey, come on, Reg. We got that California bubbly.
We just got back from Cali.
Get that California bubbly.
Teleportation,
Reg.
baby.
There you go,
Teleportation.
There you go, man. Pass it down.
Yeah.
Pass